New video out of Israel tonight showing the latest rocket attacks by Gaza militants on the Jewish state during Passover. Latest round of violence started with Palestinian terrorist attacks across Israel, escalated from there. Palestinian rioters have attacked Israeli police with fireworks and rocks at the Temple Mount, which is also known to Arabs as the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Noa Tishby, Israel's ambassador at large for anti-Semitism, with us now. Are we at the point where this is going to kick off for another round of violence like last year?
I hope not, but you know what? This is kind of what it looks like. So we have to understand it's only once every 30 years or so that Passover, Ramadan, and Easter all fall on the same few days. And this was an opportunity for radical fractions within the Palestinians to cause problems. So this started, of course, with a few weeks ago, terrorist attacks, a huge wave of knifing of Jews and non-Jews all over the streets of Israel in cities, in Tel Aviv and Bnei Brak and Beersheba. 13 people in 2 weeks were slaughtered in Israel. This started getting the tensions up. And as soon as Ramadan, Passover, and Easter started, there was a fraction of Palestinian radicals that have barricaded themselves inside Al-Aqsa and desecrated it while first of all, playing soccer with shoes, which is a big no-no according to Islam, and also throwing rocks and explosives and firecrackers onto Jewish prayers.
I've been there, I've covered, I understand that. I'm interested in the why and how this ends. How much of what we are seeing is because of how things are changing in the Middle East, the rising power of Israel, its new Arab partners because of the Abraham Accords, and the fear of Iran?
I wouldn't assume this, but it's highly questionable that this happened as the Negev conference was going on with the new partners of Israel in the region. There's no question that there are new alliances that are forming in the region, and they're all against Iran, which is the actual threat in the Middle East. So yes, we're not surprised that this is happening around the same time. And hopefully, there were 2 rockets that were fired from Gaza into Israel. This is very similar to what had happened last summer in May when Israel was lured into a war by Hamas. So hopefully this doesn't escalate again.
How does this move forward? Actually, I'm being told to wrap, unfortunately, because we ran long with the breaking news. Noa, thank you very much. I hope to not have to have you back about what's happening in terms of attacks. And we can talk about the anti-Semitism and the rise of it around not only the Middle East, but also some of the issues here in the United States. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.